I'm Batman.
Easy, miss. I've got you.
You've got me? Who's got you?
Mr. McGee, don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
I'm a doctor. But probably not the one you expect.
I'm Captain Kirk.
Welcome everyone to the special Geek This Week video, and in this video I want to talk about the upcoming CW Arrowverse crossover for 2019, probably the biggest crossover they've done so far and the most anticipated, Crisis on Infinity Earths. So basically this crossover is based on the comic book series from the mid-1980s of the same title. That was written by Mark Wolfman and George Perez. So in this video I'm going to talk about some of the big announcements that's been made so far that's going to be happening in this crossover, and there's going to be some spoilers because I'm going to be talking about some points, plot points from the comic book series that will most likely be incorporated into the 5-night crossover. The first 3 hours will take place in December, and the last 2 will take place in January. So, with all that being said, so in no particular order, let's get started. One of the big things coming out is that Chris Williams, who plays Black Lightning, announced on his Twitter feed that he will be in the crossover. That's right. The fans have been asking for it. It's now going to happen. Black Lightning is getting canonized in the Arrowverse. I'm not sure if they're going to have him saying that he's been on Earth 1 the whole time, or if he's going to be from another Earth. We'll find out. As far as I know, it will be only the Black Lightning character that will be in the crossover. I have not heard anything about the other characters, his daughters Thunder and Lightning, being in the crossover, but it is confirmed that Chris Williams will be playing Black Lightning in the Crisis on Infinity Earths crossover. So another big announcement is that Elizabeth Tolkien, I hope I pronounced her last name right, who played Lois Lane in last year's crossover Elseworld, will be coming back for this year's crossover once again as Lois Lane. Tyler Heckerson, and I probably butchered his last name, hopefully I didn't, will be reprising his role as Superman in the Crisis on Infinity Earth crossover. So we'll have Superman and Lois Lane. From what I understand, we will get to see their baby. In case some of you don't remember, at the end of the Elseworld crossover, Lois Lane announced that she was pregnant. So we'll see how that if that plays out and we get to see the baby in the crossover. So moving along, and like I said, in no particular order, I believe his name is pronounced Monica Garrett. And I probably butchered his first name, who played the Monitor in the Elseworld crossover. He will be once again reprising his role as the Monitor during the Crisis on Infinity Earths. He will also be appearing in the first episode of Flash Season 6. And I believe he will be periodically in several of the first 7 episodes of Arrow. I believe he's also going to be in an episode of Supergirl before the crossover. But it was also announced that during the crossover, he will also be playing the main villain of the crossover, the Anti-Monitor. This is unique because in the comics, the Anti-Monitor was totally different looking than what he's going to look like in the crossover. As you can see here, this is what he is conceptually is going to look like during the crossover. So that's going to be interesting to see for sure. I thought Garrett did a great job as the Monitor, so it's going to be interesting to see how he does as the Anti-Monitor. But nevertheless, that was a big thing that came out. Now, another thing that's come out, and this has got a lot of fans super psyched, fans like me, who enjoy. It's been announced that Jon Cryer will be reprising his role of Lex Luthor during the crossover. That is awesome because I thought during the fourth season of Supergirl, especially it was back end of the fourth season of Supergirl, Jon Cryer killed it as Lex Luthor. A lot of people were like hesitant about, okay, Ducky is going to be Lex Luthor, and he nailed it. He nailed it. Probably, I would put him at. I mean, it's hard to compare. You know, a lot of people remember Gene Hackman as Lex Luthor. That's what sticks in everybody's mind, even though Gene Hackman was not the first actor to play Lex Luthor on screen. That honor belongs to an actor named Lyle Talbot, who played him in the second Superman serial, Superman versus the Atomic Man. But I just think Jon Cryer killed it, and as Lex Luthor, and it's exciting that he's going to be back once again as Superman's arch nemesis, Lex Luthor. It's going to be super awesome to see him in that role. So moving along, one of the other big announcements that we know that's going to happen is Burt Ward, famous for playing Robin during the 1960s Batman series alongside Adam West, will be in the crossover. Now, what character will he be playing has not been announced. A lot of speculation is he will be playing an older Dick Grayson, but that's not confirmed. But nevertheless, having Burt Ward in this crossover is awesome. If you're a Batman fan, especially of the 1960s Batman TV series, this is freaking awesome to see Burt Ward in the crossover. But like I said, we do not know what character he's going to be playing in the crossover. So, moving along, Tom Cavanaugh, who has done an awesome job of playing various versions of Dr. Wells in the past 5 seasons of The Flash, playing Harrison Wells' Earth 1, which turned out to be Eobon Thawne in disguise, Harrison Wells of Earth 2, affectionately referred to as Harry, 3rd season H.R. Wells, 4th season once again back as Harry Wells, this past 5th season Sherlock Wells, and this 6th season we're getting a new a version of Harrison Wells. This one's supposed to be a buck swashing adventurer, sort of in the mold of Indiana Jones type. But during the crossover, Tom Cavanaugh will be reprising his role as Eobon Thawne, the Reverse Flash, but he will also be playing Piranha. Now that is huge, and here's the reason why. And getting into spoiler, Piranha in the comic series of Crisis on Infinite Earths was the catalyst for the whole event. He's the one that caused the whole chaos. He tried to observe the creation of the universe and basically caught the attention of the Anti-Monitor, which set the whole chain of events of Crisis into effect. So that's huge that he's going to be playing this role. Now, my understanding is this is going to be a total separate character. This is not going to be the same Harrison Wells that he's going to be playing at the start of the season. So, but I just think Tom Cavanaugh is a great actor. He's killed it playing these variations of Harrison Wells. And personally, myself, no offense to Matt Lesher, who plays the original Eobon Thawne, but I think Cavanaugh does. I prefer his version of Eobon Thawne. I just think he kills it. So that's going to be awesome to see. I'm curious to see how well Cavanaugh plays Piranha. It's going to be very, very interesting. So moving along, and this is where it's getting dicey because the next two items are like, oh, it's hard to say which one can come first, which one to save for last. But it was announced this past week that Kevin Conroy, who we all know as the voice of Batman, voiced Batman in Batman the Animated Series, Batman Beyond, Justice League Unlimited, Justice League Action, various animated movies, probably the most best one being Batman the Killing Joke. Kevin Conroy will be in the crossover playing a future version of Bruce Wayne. That is huge. There's been speculation of what version of Bruce Wayne is he playing. A lot of people are speculating that it's going to be the Bruce Wayne version of Batman Beyond, but that nothing's been confirmed. All we know is he's playing a future version of Bruce Wayne, but this is going to be awesome. As you can see here, I've met Kevin Conroy. It's going to be awesome to have him in this crossover as Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne is officially getting canonized into the Arrowverse. This is freaking awesome. So, the last big announcement, and then I'm going to talk about two rumors. The last biggie was at San Diego Comic-Con. It was confirmed that Brandon Roth, who plays Ray Palmer on the Atom on Legends of Tomorrow, not only will he be playing Ray Palmer during the crossover, he will be playing Superman, Clark Kent Superman. He will be reprising his role from Superman Returns. His version of Superman will be based on the Superman Kingdom Come version. As you can see in the picture, he when he made the big reveal, he had the Superman Kingdom Come T-shirt underneath. So it's going to be very interesting to see. So we're getting two Supermans during the Crisis on Infinity Earths crossover. That is huge, and that's going to be awesome. So now these next two items we're going to talk about, they are rumors. Nothing's been confirmed. These are rumors, but God, I hope these rumors come to fruition. Okay, the first one is Tom Wellington, known for playing Clark Kent on Smallville, will be in the crossover. Now, what role, if he's in the crossover, what role would he play? Nobody knows. Would he reprise his role as Clark Kent from Smallville and it get canonized? Sorry. Or will he play a whole new character? There's been talks about him probably being Batman. But nothing's confirmed. It's not even confirmed that he's going to be in the crossover. It's all rumors. I'm all for it. Another rumor going along with them is Michael Rosenbaum reprising his role of Lex Luthor from Smallville. The reason why this rumor is persistent is that Stephen Amell wants to have Tom Wellington in the crossover. And as you can see here, Tom and Stephen Amell are good friends, and so are Michael Rosenbaum. So, and they're good, and a lot of the behind the scenes people are good friends with Tom Wellington and Michael Rosenbaum. So, could it happen? Don't know. We just have to wait and see because nothing's been announced, nothing's been confirmed. So, the next big rumor, and this is, if this one is true, it's like I'm not worthy Wayne and Garth level. And that is Lynda Carter is rumored to reprise her role as Wonder Woman during the crossover. This is going to be freaking huge if this comes to fruition. Don't get me wrong, Gal Gadot is awesome as Wonder Woman in Justice League and Wonder Woman. However, Lynda Carter will always be the first and original Wonder Woman. If you're a kid of the 70s, she's your Wonder Woman. She's who comes to mind when you think Wonder Woman. I honestly hope this is true. Now, I've gotten into a little spats with some people about this, and they've made the arguments. Well, you can't have a Wonder Woman, an older Wonder Woman. Yes, you can. one of the things is that during the 50s, DC revamped several characters like the Flash and Green Lantern, and they didn't want to throw away what the works they had done in what's called the Golden Age, everything pre-50s. So they basically said all these events took place on Earth 2. Silver Age events are taking place on Earth 1. That explains 2 versions of the Flash, 2 versions of Green Lantern. You had 2 Superman, 2 Wonder Woman. So it's fine. You can have that. And the other argument I got is, well, Lynda Carter's too old to play Wonder Woman. I have a one-answer word to that, and it's called bull. I'm like, I'm censoring myself, but you get what I'm saying. So hopefully, maybe that'll come into fruition. So that's it for this video. Tell me what your thoughts are. What are you looking for in the crossover? Do you have any speculations as what you think will be in the crossover? Do you think the multiverse stays at the end of Crisis, or are we getting just one compact Earth? It's going to be very, very interesting. And just one other tidbit, CW announced that they are going to have, in addition to the 5 shows that are going, because Arrow will be ending shortly after Crisis. It has 2 episodes that air after Crisis is over. But in the fall of 2020, which starts the 2020-21 TV season, CW will be introducing another DC-based show on the CW. So we already going to have, not counting Arrow because Arrow's going to be going away, we have Batwoman, Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow, The Flash, Black Lightning. So we will now have a 6th show. Nothing's been announced what the show would be, what it would be about. There's been speculations. Leave me your thoughts, what you would want to see that show be. For me, it's one of 2 things. Either do a modernized version of Justice Society of America, or give us the Legion of Superheroes. One or the other. Make it happen. Okay, guys. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. Appreciate all the guys, your support, especially with these last 2 panels that were released from Pensacon 2019. I know it's not the best shot panels, but I really appreciate you guys' support. Got some other great panels coming up with some people that you're not going to believe. And here in a while, I'll be doing my first preview of Pensacon 2020. So don't forget to check that out. Anyway, guys, leave your comments. Tell me what you're looking forward to in Crisis of Infinity Earths and what you think about all these announcements that's been made so far. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much. Hey, don't forget to leave a like on this video, and like I said, leave a comment.